Yeah.
What was your last memory of him?
He always ask me, "Are you gonna come see me? Are you coming to see me?" Oh, no onions. Just give me a regular cheesesteak with no onions. Are you coming to see me? No. Fuck that. Come on. I love you.
That's what he said?
Yeah. I started fucking with Earl Hard Body like in '97. Like when he was getting paid $150,000 a show, he charged me $30 for arena. Yeah, that was in 2000. And from there, I never did nothing on the strength with him. No, let's rock this out together. Let's build it. Nah, I always cut him. I don't owe him nothing. I always pay him. Jada, I always pay him. You know, like with that whole circle, I always kept the relationship strong with the artists. I can die tomorrow, I don't owe them no money. Nope.
The honorable way.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. That's different, man.
Yeah.
And he's one of those artists that touch you right here.
What? He's an
He
icon.
was different. How long ago was that conversation?
This year.
I talked to him probably 3 months before I was in Nashville with him in the studio.
Yeah.
And we did a couple records that was supposed to be on the project.
He came from Nashville, went to Miami, and came to me.
Yep. And he made a stop in Atlanta too.
That's where I was at.
With Craig. Yeah.
I was
so I linked
with
up
me.
with Craig.
You know Bishop?
Nah, I linked up with so my brother.
Ain't no Jungle.
Nah, so let me tell you.
Let
me tell you.
Yeah.
It was real quick. It was real quick. So I'm in Nashville, right? I went to school in Nashville, of course. So my brother called me on the phone. He like, bro, you would never believe who I got in my chair right now. I said, who you got in the chair? He said, bro, I got DMX in the chair, bro. I'm finna go in, I'm finna turn the camera, bro. I said, bro, you got who? He like, watch, bro. So he was like, yo, X, this my brother, when I was telling you about Make Beats, like, how you doing? You good?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you a legend, like I run a rock. He's like, man, so yeah, he told me you the man with the beats, like, come through. I'm like, shit, I'm in Atlanta at the time, so I hopped in the car. I said, where y'all at tonight? Craig hopped on the phone, he was like, yeah, undisclosed location, but
This nigga's a
I
hustler.
said, I'm gonna have you come through.
He don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna have
He
you
gonna
come
sell
through. So I'm
plasma,
like,
give me cars,
for real, I'm like, shit.
Because
Because you gotta understand, like, y'all did it on a whole nother level then, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is big for me. I always wanted to work with the monumental people, right? So I'm like, man, I'm finna get in. Like, it's only 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gone, right? So I go there, I go to the barbershop, I'm like, where they at? He was like, shit, they just went to the liquor store, like, you know what I'm saying? But we finna go out there in Brentwood or something like that. So we pull up, he was like, yo, make sure you get some bitches. Make sure the bitches come through. So I'm like, all right, bet, you feel me? So I called someone, you know what I'm saying, that I used to know. So I'm like, all right, cool. But the vibe was just different. I'm playing beats, and he heard one beat, started writing to it. That's one thing that I enjoy about rap now. Like, we don't write nothing. We punch everything in, we freestyle. Him, he got that note, and he did it, right? Then he recorded the record, and he said, I'm gonna listen to it for 3 days. Then I'm gonna go in there and spit it. And when he went in and did it, dog, it was so flawless. Like, he put the emotion and the pain behind it, and that kind of like touched me, because I was like, okay, this is what real rap is. Like, it's nowadays we'll do a record, it's like, cool, that's it. Like, I'm gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he was like, nah, let me make sure it's perfect. Let me make sure it's right. So I'm thinking we getting ready to drop the record. He passed. And I'm like, shit. So I called Craig, like, man, condolences. But I'm really, no disrespect, but I'm like, man, I'm like, what we doing with that record? Like,
You got the record?
I don't have it. Craig got it. So he like, yo, like.
Craig in Nashville?
Nah, he here.
Craig, yeah, he here, right? So he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got another record. Like, I text message, he called me, text me probably like 2 weeks ago. He was like, I want to get his kids on the record. And I was like, all right, cool. But I'm like, man, so what we doing? He was like, I'm gonna keep you on the hook though. I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to work with like the greats. And the first thing that I saw was the video that we all see on Instagram when I think he was out the country. and it was just him
For
in
that
the red
massive
jumpsuit.
concert?
Yeah, and I was like, yo, like,
That's real.
that's what I'm working towards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really wanted to just pick his brain, but at that time,
You gotta make big records, brother, do that.
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, look, let me go here. I came on a mission, production. Like I always have two different sides of me, right? If I'm going in there for a purpose, I'm going in there to produce. I ain't gonna try to go in there and bombard somebody, be like, you know, I rap.
Right.
Like, nah, that's not what you're coming in for. Right. So I went in there and I'm just listening. I'm taking in all the gems, right? I said, I'll chop it up with him later.
Right.
He went on live. He did his the little prayer and he had an announcement.
With the gray shirt?
Yeah.
That's the night he did my drop for me.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Right? So they was like, come through. But by this time, I'm already back in Atlanta. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just come back tomorrow. So Craig was like, well, we coming to Atlanta. I had to go to Florida. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, I
Hop
can't
in the
even
whip.
look. So it kind of, nah, hell no, I won't do that again. I'm not, see, I used to drive from Nashville to Florida because I ain't had no money.
Right.
That's a 13-hour drive. So I said, nah, I'm too old. I got too much money to do that now. You know what I'm saying? Driving 13 hours.
Right.
So, but I never got a chance to really just sit there and talk to him. He was like, no, you hard, like you dope. And he heard my vocals. And that's when I knew that I was doing something. He was like, why you ain't take off like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, cause I was focused on this. He was like, nah, like, trust me. Like he heard the records, was like, bro, you got something, like, just keep going.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the certain type of gems that you need, especially when you trying to transition from a producer to an artist, because a lot of times they kind of downplay the producer that wants to be the artist.
Right.
Like I saw Evolution, Hip Hop Evolution, and everybody was saying how Kanye would come in and
no, everybody would like wave him off.
Whatever.
Right.
So that's what they used to do to me. I used to go in the room like, hey, like after this interview, I'm going to go up to all of y'all and be like, y'all need to listen to these records. I'm going to do this. I'm just giving y'all a fair warning. Fuck these beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck these beats. Like, trust me. The beats, I done got the accolades. Fuck the beats. I'm on some other shit now. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see, just be ready to listen to at least one record. You know what I'm saying? But
And that's amazing, man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he made me relentless. He was like, just keep going. He was like, I was you. I was like, shit. Like, he was like, just keep going, bro. That's all he said to me. And still to this day, it's like, all right, cool. I'm going to do
You
it.
take that with you.
Man, come on, man.
That's beautiful.
Because not many
and the-
rappers do that to you. They'll tell you to
There's
sit
not.
back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.